while ago, Philip was running the loader up here, which is good for him. But I hadn't been on this 437. It's been almost a year since I've been on this machine here, and this is some more storm cleanup. This is actually on some of our family property right here where we're at, where that tornado come through earlier in spring. A bunch of blowdown stuff on it. We just hadn't been over here to pick it up or anything. So now we are. We're over here going to pick it up, clean up what's on the ground on it and all that. We've cut on this place many times over the years. This is actually where my mom and dad and Kevin and Derek and Samantha.
I think you need that tie log there, Tim. I think it's still good enough, green enough, I think.
Well, this is where everybody lives except for me. I don't live over here. They all their houses are all back over this way. And they didn't have, or Dad didn't have this land here when I built, or I would probably be living over here too. But so I'm where I'm at, and that's where I'm going to stay, and all that good stuff. So we're going to be getting a bunch of tie logs out of this. I should have to read real good. A bunch of tie logs out of that. Now remember this machine here. This is a 437D. That's what this is. The machine's got 7,500 hours on it. That's what all it's got on it. And it's a good machine. It just ain't my track loader, you know. It's just the controls are all backwards on it. Y'all know the deal. Y'all heard me fuss about this thing before, but I mean it'll do the job and all that. So it is possible to go between excavator controls and the loader controls, because like on my loader, or like the knuckle boom loader controls, like on my loader the right stick is the main boom, and on this machine the left stick is the main boom on it. So it's not bad to go between them. It just takes me just a few minutes and I'm good to go. And also, so those of you who ask about equipment, stuff like that, all the time.
I'm heading on around behind this pond, winding up this road a little bit.
This is our 437, so yes, we do have a knuckle boom. It's our Tiger Cat 822 with a 622B Warthog on it. That's a wood-eating joker right there, man. You'll get it. Sure will. I'll let y'all ride with him for just a second while I mess with loading this stuff.
I'm not too far out there, ain't I?
Nah, you okay. It's just different in this loader for me than my other one, because I'm setting so much lower and everything. It's crazy, man.
Damn,
I'm gonna let y'all.
I think it'd be that much difference, boy. It's a lot of difference there.
Boy,
It's completely different machines. You don't have near the reach either there. So a lot of different machines.
I don't have the reach. I'm setting a lot lower. I hate this steel grate.
Yeah,
I hate this steel grate sitting in my face right here. I can't see through it as good. The joystick pedestals are way too low in this thing. I don't know who in the world with John Deere thought that was a good idea to mount these things so low in this machine, but they missed the boat on that, because every time you pull to the inside you're into your knees with the they need to be sitting up there is where they need to be sitting at, way too low and all. But I think the new ones are all doing better. What this is here is I'm loading hardwood pulpwood on this trailer here, and I'm on what they call piggyback, because I got so much just junk right here that well, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have called it junk, because as far as a lot of people are concerned, we never fool with junk or anything. So I apologize for that. I won't call this junk anymore. But so I'm loading this stuff, and I'll layer it here on the back, bring it up some, and then I'll put a stick in there to hold the stuff up, and I'll go over the top of it with long stuff. That's called piggybacking. But it's probably gonna take me an hour to load this with this loader, because you know it's just so different than my loader is, and I'm swinging in the floor. The joystick controls are backwards and all that stuff.
Oh God, it comes in the shop there, you know, that guy that parks his truck there, just got some of them loads. I look at it, he brings in some loads of all the front load, boy, they are rough. You know, he comes in piggyback loads, double bunk loads, and he brings all kind of stuff there to the shop. Yeah, you know, I think he hauled all their junk for them. I definitely believe that, because he down there off some junk.
Let's see, I got a very good loading okay right there. Put a few more on there, and then I'll put my cross stick in there. I usually like to put about 10,000 pounds or so if I'm gonna load it like that. I don't like to load loads like this at all, man. I don't. I hate loading loads like this. I see them loaded like this all the time, but I don't like doing it like this. But sometimes you got to. This mill that we're gonna haul this to, I can't turn it around backwards going into this particular mill. If I could turn it around backwards going into the mill that we're taking this to, I would load it tree length, and I'd just spin this stuff around backwards and load it like that is what I would do. Let's see, let me get me another grapple full. Y'all, don't be laughing at me. Please don't be laughing at me.
Scott, I got all, you know, I got the saws and stuff in my truck. I told Tim when he puts that crossover stick in it, you know, separate that short stuff, that piggyback, when you saw each end of it off on the side of the load.
Y'all don't laugh.
Okay.
Because I'm struggling right now.
Don't they want you to have one of them sticks and separate it down there, or what have y'all seen down there, Scott? Oh yeah, still like what you're talking about.
I look like I ain't ever run a loader before, man. If you're new to my channel, daggum, I've run loaders lots. So don't think I can't run a loader. Go back and look at some of my other videos of me and my track loader.
Where you going?
Please.
Cooper or something?
Yeah, it's going down to Georgia Pacific down there. Scott.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it to Cooper. Come on.
How much weight's on that back bunk, Scott?
$17.
Here's the thing. I gotta confess something to y'all too. I actually wasn't coming over here to log. I was coming over here to go fishing. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go in the pond over here and catch some brim for catfish bait. And I wasn't sure if Dad and them were gonna be over here working or not. So all my fishing poles and stuff are in my truck over there right now. And I come around the corner and everything's running. I think, oh my gosh, they're over here working, man. I'm not even over here. I thought, nobody's seen me yet. Do I back up and just slip out of here? Or do I man up and help them? So that's the real reason why I came over here, was go fishing. And now,
oh, about 10,000.
Now I'm logging. I knew Scott wasn't right on that weight. Now this is my cross piece right here that I'm gonna put in the load here, and we're gonna stick it in here crossways. And then I'm gonna stop the camera, because man, this is gonna take me a while to load this, and I don't have enough memory on my card to log that long. So I'll stick that in there just like that. We'll take the saw and we'll cut it off where it's sticking out on both sides. All right, now I'll take this long stuff here. I'll put a grapple on there so you kind of see what I'm gonna do. See, this is freaking killing me just trying to do this right here. I know it's just, there's probably some loader operators out there. I can't think of the guy's name from over in Arkansas I talked to a good bit last week. He's probably crying right now, man.
How old is that wood there?
Laughing at me while I'm trying to do this here. I'm straining my guts out. Oh, I know Trandy's freaking having a hernia right now. And Trandy still watches my stuff. I don't know if he still watches or not.
Say how old it is, guy. Yeah, how old is this wood here? Some of it's pretty old. They clear cut this back. They ain't say exactly what year, but they clear cut some, not all, rough some. So it's all.
Alright, so you see how that is right there. That's what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna go over the top of it right there, and I'm finna get Scott to move, so I'll be back. Let y'all see what it looks like finished right there. That's how it looks. I don't know, it probably took me a little better than 30 minutes to load that load. I'm glad that joker's over with and done now. That's tough when you load them like that. I couldn't get the limit on it. I've got like 81,000 pounds on the truck right now. That's what's on it. So that's pretty good with that stuff there. If I could have turned some of it around backwards, I wouldn't have had no trouble getting it to 88,000. But that's as good as I can do with that stuff, and it's dried out also too, because it's been laying since springtime, this past spring. So that's it, man.